Good morning. Today is Monday, June 24th. I'm Don. Welcome to Coffee Break. I hope that this stream finds you well. Here in the south side of Chicago, we have a beautiful day, sunny. I think it'll be pleasantly summery, nice and warm, but not scorching. We have had some of those days recently. And I had a good weekend. Some good time with my family, and a beautiful worship service yesterday. I hope that you caught that. If you didn't, I would invite you to check it out here on our Facebook page, and maybe a little bit later on certainly on our web page, BeverlyCovenantChurch.org, and also at some time on our YouTube page and YouTube channel. And I think you might enjoy it. And I felt really powerfully led and moved during the sermon. I preached from Mark 4, Mark's account of the calming of the sea, the calming of the storm and the Sea of Galilee. And the Lord helped me see some insights into some facts I'd already known about that text and that event, but just kind of connecting dots in a way that I hadn't before. And I think it was a really powerful word for our time, having to do with chaos and God's presence with us in that. So I would invite you to check that out. Today we are back in the book of James. And we're only working our way through rather slowly because these sections of verses are just rich with content. Of course, ultimately, it has a solid, deep theological foundation, but it's also so very practical and applicable even 2,000 years later, even in a very different setting. And of course, we need to, at times, understand that cultural setting well in order to really get it, really to appreciate what it's saying and be clear on that. But nevertheless, this is so rich and practical. So we're in James chapter 1, and we will at least read verses 20 through 21. We'll see if we get further. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because our anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Therefore, get rid of all moral filth and the evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak. Now, of course, one would think if we're quick to listen, we will automatically be slow to speak. But I think that there's a reason here he presents these opposites or these complementary phrases. And that's because listening isn't only being quiet. Now, it is good to be quiet while another person speaks. We've all been in that setting where someone just kind of talks over you, which is so frustrating and definitely not conducive to good communication. But sometimes a person can be quiet. They might not be talking over you, but they're not listening either. they're hearing perhaps, or they're paying attention to certain words, maybe, but they're not focused on trying to understand what you're saying. They're focused either on preparing a response, what am I going to say, back, or they're focused on judging the content of your speech just based on certain key words and not on the larger context and not on where you're coming from. You know,